Sorry for the sudden interruption. Um, so we're going to need a few other things just for demonstration purposes. I'm just going to use a diamond sword, but you can use really any sword that you need or anything, any item for that matter. But I would prefer something like a sword or an arrow or something that can show you where it's being pointed, like a redstone torch or a tripwire. And I would suggest you do not use something like an let's say a snowball or a pressure plate. And now what the last thing that we're going to need is, I think it's over here. Yes, an item frame. So basically I just explained to you guys in the previous episode, that is part 1 of this. I think this is part 3 since the interruption. And so basically what happens is, it can take a signal, let's say comparator can take a signal from, let's say, something like a redstone torch, like so. Just by doing that, we're powering all of those things on. Again we power it like this and it's all on again. So basically what I'm going to be doing is going here, back to here. Where was that? One second guys, let me just find, there it is. So this is just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to destroy this now. Since we no longer need it, should come here. And what we want to do is just extend this from this point forth, getting our build like that. Get this block above it just to add that extra height. Same here, just gonna go like that, just so that people don't suspect anything in the build. And that's going to be where we're going to be living. So in this space, right, we're going to try to make our build. Now one important thing is, we need something to power this particular torch on and off. So I'm going to put over here, I'm going to put a block and a item frame above the block and a sword there. Now we're going to find where exactly the block is, and the block seems to be right about here. The block there for reference, and go one block underneath that you want to put. So this block contains the item frame, and this is a place where the comparator will be taking the signal from. If you put it like this, it's not going to work. You want, one second, let me quickly dilly-dally over to the weather machine. And by the time I reach the build again, it should have stopped raining, just as I suspected. Now we want to go facing like this, and then from the comparator, from the redstone item frame, you can see that it's on now. If I do this, it's not. If I do this, it is. Now we're gonna go one extra block here, getting a piece of redstone like so. Then again we want to go one down, one down, and this is going to be a 2 circuit. I'm going to put a redstone repeater here, which is not going to take the signal. So I want to put a piece of redstone dust here, then perhaps put a repeater here. Would that work? I don't think that would. So I should put a block here which has the repeater, and another block here which has a piece of redstone which goes down here. Then again we put a block down here and the redstone there. Then finally we connect it like that. But we cannot really do that, so we're going to put it underneath there. And now what that's going to do, let's hope it does what we want. And when we turn the sword once, yes, it's extended. Twice, it's extended. 3 times. And does that do what it's supposed to do? No, it does not. Why? That works for some reason.